nothing like VAR played a part. Arsenal played the game. They played very well. We did our homework. We defended very well at one point, except for Gabriel Mangales who had a bad day.
Yes, Enock, vipi?
Salama kabisa. Raha tupu. Raha tena raha kabisa.
This has been a 5-goal thriller. Arsenal emerging the better with 3-2 win. What's your take?
It was expected. Arsenal versus Liverpool. It has always been. It is a match that has goal galores. They always score. It can even go to six goals. You see, but I want to say that today the game was good, and Michael Oliver, for the first time, he did his job very well. And as Team Arsenal, we are happy. Let those who are complaining about him complain, but he did his job. Number two, looking at this team the way it was, from the lineups and all that, I told you before, as I said before, that Klopp's tactics are known. And I told you once Martinelli is on the sheet, then Trent Alexander-Arnold has everything to worry about. That one happened. Today, Arsenal were just good. There's a time Liverpool tried to contain Arsenal. They did dominate us in the midfield at one point, and they tried to break the lines 2 times. They scored, but the fighting spirit, the resilience in the Arsenal's team, that is what won this game today. You look at Liverpool. I think their defense is in shambles, and probably they need to do something if they have to do better in this league. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough for them. For Team Arsenal and Arteta did his homework very well. Our boy Saliba is just doing his thing. Pole pole too. We have the only worry we are having at the moment is Gabriel Mangales. Mangales, I think he's a bit tired. In the last few games, he has been making mistakes. Even today, he made a mistake that led to Liverpool's first goal. And even the second goal, I think he was involved. So, as Team Arsenal, we need a left-footed centre-back to deputize Gabriel if we have to go very far. Otherwise, he's getting tired also.
Liverpool had a big penalty call in the first half with handball from Gabriel. What's your take on that? Was that not a penalty?
The referee's decision is final. Why he never gave the penalty, why he never checked VAR, that's none of our business. He did his job. It was not a penalty. For as long as he never called for a penalty, it was not a penalty. Yeah.
So today you think the VAR played a part?
Played a part in doing what? Arsenal, we had 11 shots. We had almost 4 corners. We had like every other thing, especially the second half, we had a lot of possession. Towards the end of the game, we had the possession. You see? So there's nothing like VAR played a part. Arsenal played the game. They played very well. We did our homework. We defended very well at one point, except for Gabriel Mangales, who had a bad day today. So we just won the game fair and square. Yeah.
Okay. Was it tactical or it was maybe just by luck? Scoring the first minute and in the 49 minutes.
The 2 plays out. Number one, in a game, in big matches like Arsenal and Liverpool, there are 3 things that must play out. Number one, you must have luck. Number 2, you must be tactical. And number 3, you must try and execute everything correctly. Any mistake, you are punished. Any mistake, you are punished. So I think that was good. And scoring the first minute and the last minutes towards halftime, that was very good for us. We went to the break, we are ahead. We started very fast before they settled into the game. Arsenal had scored a goal. And we kept pushing them. That's the time. And you realize at one point, Liverpool were defending like they were almost 10 heads in the box. Even this ball that led to a penalty, the last one, you realize that was just a goal. We were to score that one. But what happened, that's the problem when you have so many people in the box. You are likely to make mistakes because everybody is tensed, and any decisions you make, they might be correct, they might be wrong. You might do a mistake. If a mistake comes, we capitalize on it, we score. Yeah.
Today you won a very big match. Arsenal seems to be very resilient this season. For how long do you think you'll stay on top of the table, or think you are winning it?
It's nothing like staying on top of the table. Arsenal are the incoming Premier League champions. season 2022, season 2022, 2023. That one be prepared. I don't need to remind you. For as long as you see, to win a league, you need to win against competitors. So far, Liverpool is a good team. If we win against Liverpool, we've won against Tottenham. Now we need to play against Chelsea, ensure we win. Then ensure we are not losing against Manchester City. We should not drop points against any of the big four. You get it? And then ensure we are winning these other matches. Man City are a good side. And we want to give them, they are giving us, even Pep admitted that Arsenal at the moment is a team to look at. And we are going far. Incoming Premier League champions. That one you can take it to the bank. Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about Liverpool. What do you think is ailing them?
I think their squad is aging. That's number one. You look at Van Dijk, you look at Matip, you look at Fabinho, you look at Firmino, you look at Trent Alexander-Arnold, even the goalkeeper Alisson. I think their squad is aging. They need some reshuffle in that squad. They need to bring in some young players who can support the likes of Nunes. I think Klopp is also getting it wrong because the way he's playing, especially you cannot have Alcantara play against these young guys, the likes of Odegaard. Though at one point they did dominate. That was experience. Yes, that was experience. But now the speed, what do you do with the speed? The Martinez speed. What do you do with Gabriel Jesus' stubbornness? What do you do with Bukayo Saka's skill, technique, and all that? It's tricky. It's tricky playing against them. Yeah.
Bukayo Saka scored 2 goals in the Premier League for the first time since December 2021.
Bukayo Saka has always done his job very well, and Saka scores in big matches. That one is known very well. He scored against Manchester United. He has scored against Liverpool. He will score against Chelsea. He will score against Man City. So he's a boy when called to duty. Yeah. He will score, I'm sure. When called to duty, Bukayo Saka, you can always count on him. He's a boy who gives his best in big matches. He proves that he deserves to be at that stage, on that level. So, no doubt, he's good.
Okay, give me your man of the match and why.
My man of the match remains to be Bukayo Saka, the fighting spirit. And though it's difficult, you would think of Martinelli, and you'd also think of Saka. But Saka having scored the 2 goals and his contribution, I think we can give it to him.